Hey everybody, I'm Buck Gardner with Buck Gardner Calls, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about some of our new SBT or short barrel technology calls. This model today is our Spitfire, okay? We make it in 3 flavors. We make a Coca-Cola with a brass band. We make a diamond wood blue bean, and both of those have brass bands. And these calls, besides being short barrel, there's a reason why. These little barrels make it much easier for every level of caller to effectively operate this call. They're so easy to operate because the small barrel, less air has to be controlled inside of them to make the call operate properly. Okay, this one here that we're talking about, the Spitfire, is our new sort of single version, and it's got a reed and a half. And the way we came up with that name is I was showing it to my wife, Marlene, and I said, we're gonna call it a reed and a half or what? And she said, well, it sort of looks like a single reed. So we started calling it a sort of single. Folks, this one truly does make it possible to have a call that has the range from top to bottom of a real single reed, high performance or high horsepower duck call, but have the forgiving nature and the ease of operation of a double reed. And what I mean by that is this call will do everything from the very lowest stuff all the way to ring and hail calls and everything in between, and it's easy to make duck sounds on. You can start off with that little gather up call that a mama duck makes, that and right on up through that little voice vocabulary as that little hen starts to mature, she'll gets down where we are. She got that old deep voice. She's looking for a mate. She'll say, and then you got to do things with a duck call that a duck can't do on windier days, and when they're far enough away that they couldn't hear that, you got to raise up and give them old hunting style hail call and a or on real windy days, it's nice to have a call that'll ring out so you can reach them out there or dialing long distance, you know. And you want a duck call that'll feed call easy, pecking or clucking or rolling feed call. Pecking is clucking, you get that old sound in the back of the throat. And it'll feed call down to a whisper. And the cool thing about these little SBT calls is they got Spit Tech inserts in them, and they are guaranteed never to stick. If they do, send it back to me or us here at the office, and we'll give you a full purchase price. And I can't think of a better way to show you than dipping it in that water, good old cold Memphis water, pour it out, and we're gonna hit it a lick and see if it works. There's nothing this call won't do. So the next time you go to your store where you buy your duck calls and stuff at, ask them if they got a Spitfire or a Baby Buck, the new SBTs from Buck Gardner Calls, because there ain't nothing like them, folks. We sell them for $29.95 through our dealers, and everybody that I know of sells their diamond wood calls $44.99, $49.99, all the way up to $79 and $89, and they don't guarantee that it'll never stick. Take a chance, because we make the best. We make it right here in the United States.